let's look at infidelity a little bit deeper, because this is one of the, I think, when I talk about societal decay, this is one of the things that really gets me the most, is how many people are cheating. And what I found here when I looked at these numbers, this is from Hack Spirit from 2022, how much cheating is going on. What I found is a lot of cheating was going on. That was not a surprise to me, but that men and women are cheating for very, very different reasons. Again, a lot of people surmise that women are cheating because they're bored, or because of this financial distress. I think you'll be surprised to see exactly why it is. I was not actually surprised by that number. Let's take a look, though. This talks about the disparity in numbers of how much infidelity is going on. Some websites have published unverified numbers claiming about 40% of unmarried relationships and 25% of marriages see at least one incident of infidelity. Another estimate, this is from the Journal of Marriage and Divorce, concludes that 70% of married Americans cheat at least once in their marriage. That number sounds a little high to me, but again, you see the disparity in stats. More reliable numbers from the U.S. General Social Survey point to lower statistics, but they're still worrisome, right? Even if it's a 39%, it's still worrisome. It's why. Why is it happening? Okay, so let's take a look. A poll from Superdrug Online Doctor found that men and women cheat for very different reasons. So they do a chart, the top 5 reasons people have been tempted to cheat or have cheated. I'm going to focus on American women and American men on the right. The left is European. I think that culturally there are a lot of differences that come into play there. It's just too hard to cover that all today. So let's focus on the United States. American women, number 1 reason, my partner stopped paying attention to me. Okay. Number 2, the other person was really there for me. Again, that's like one and the same. Your partner wasn't paying attention, somebody else was. I was having doubts about my relationship. The other person was really hot is number 4. It's not even about that, I'll tell you that. And number 5 is I was bored. That reason that people cite the most often, boredom, is actually number 5 on there for women. Look at American men. Number 1, hotness. Okay, men are very visual. 2, people were hitting on me. 3 was having doubts about my relationship. 4, my partner and I weren't having sex. Everybody thinks it's like, that's another accusation that gets around. Oh, well, they weren't having enough sex in the homes. The guy went out. And no, oftentimes that's not the case. And 5, my partner stopped paying attention to me. Very, very different. Again, that partner not stop paying attention to me is number 1 for a reason women cheat. And number 5 for men. I don't know if you remember on the podcast a few weeks ago, I had said something to the effect of, I don't know who I was talking to. Maybe I was talking to Adam. And I said, if a woman marries a guy for the wrong reasons, let's say it's strictly financial, this guy's got a lot of money, end of story. You will oftentimes, within a very short period of time, find that that woman is divorced or sleeping with the bartender, I said, down the street who plays music for her, doesn't have a lot of money, but makes her feel wanted, needed, appreciated. Boom. There you see it. 100%. Women need to feel that you are present, engaged, and appreciated. Oftentimes that shows up in ridiculous media conversations about like, oh, don't forget to buy flowers for Valentine's Day. And that's not what we're saying. I don't care about flowers on Valentine's Day. Oftentimes it's you went and did something for no reason at all, right? It's a day that's not Valentine's Day. It's not her birthday. It's not Christmas. And you went out and you were like, babe, you know what? I know you like roses. I stopped by a store and I thought I'd pick these up for you, or whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be flowers. It could be chocolates. It could be a candy bar. It can be simple. It doesn't have to be all diamonds and a diamond ring and it's not all about money. It's about caring enough to make somebody feel appreciated. That's number 1 based on what these people have said. I would concur. What's interesting in this too is how did people meet the person with whom they cheated or attempted to cheat with? Number 1, for women and men, they were a friend. So that's an interesting conversation to have at another time. And maybe we'll do that in our Shoot the Shit on Wednesday. We have Vinny Oshana here on Wednesday, by the way, for a Shoot the Shit. It's going to be fun. Maybe we talk about, can you be friends with someone of the opposite sex? I'm basing this conversation on heterosexual relationships because it gets just too complicated to bring everything into play, right? So they were friends. Number 2 reason where the cheating happened, at work. What I found shocking is that in this day and age, social media is all the way down. Dating app or website is further down. So it's still coming from friends, people you trust, people who you may confide in about your relationship. That's bad, by the way. We'll talk about why one day, but you shouldn't be like, You're a female, you got a guy friend. You don't call that guy friend and talk about your marriage and what's going on. That's wrong. That's weird. It's inappropriate. Don't do that. It's disrespectful. You have a problem with your relationship, you talk to your man about it. That's how that should roll. But, they talk to that guy and they're just friends, and that guy starts to console you, and suddenly, there you go. If you like the short clip, you can catch another one here, or you can catch the full episode right here.